Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for a different kind of video. So today's video is a vlog, something that I am new to. Bear with me because I've rewatched the footage back and it is a little bit shaky, but as time goes on I'm going to get better. Today I'm going to be transforming my 100-year-old house. For those of you that would be wondering if I'm still doing Weird World because I've been away from YouTube for like 3 weeks filming this video, yes, 1,000,000%. I love Weird World and I know you guys do as well. So look for some of them coming out soon. But if you're having withdrawals in the meantime, be sure to binge watch my Weird World mystery video series right here on YouTube. It's linked on the screen right now. Also, before we get into today's video, I just want to say, look at that. I bought my own merch. Doesn't that look so cool? This is the crew neck. Oh my gosh. Available under every one of my videos. Just scroll down and it's right above the description. Definitely check it out and see if you get anything. This to me, so soft, so comfortable, and oh, what a perfect fit. This is in medium and I love it so much. Also, this is going to bother me if I don't say it in the video, but I have been really badly sunburned and my nose is just... yeah, it ain't looking so fresh. I can see it in the monitor and damn, there's nothing I can do. I really wanted to film this video and get it up, but I got sunburned and then I got heat stroke, so it's been a whole process. I am Scottish and I'm not used to the sun, and this is what happens. So I'm a Virgo, okay? And I don't know if any of you guys are into astrology, but we are very organized people. We have like strict schedule. You can have fun, but with rules kind of people. But the weird thing about me is that I am also very spontaneous. So sometimes I just get these ideas and I just go into them. So with this bedroom, I decided that I was just going to paint it. That was how it was going to begin. I just wanted to freshen up the walls and that was it. But really after years of the bedroom looking the same way, I decided that it needed a facelift and the whole thing just needed a freshen up. And when I got stuck in, I just couldn't stop. I started off by stripping back everything. I took off door handles, I took off old gloss that was hardened to the skirting and it had just aged and turned yellow. It was, you guys will see, but it was just not cute anymore. And all of the fibres from the carpet stuck to the gloss and it hardened in it and it was just like, it was a mess. So I decided to buy a sander and sand it all the way back. I actually realised that I didn't take any before videos because, as I said, it was spontaneous. I didn't think I was going to be vlogging it, but I do have some pictures, so I'm going to insert them just on the screen right now of what the bedroom looked like before. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's on the screen right now. If you haven't already, subscribe because why not? And also give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want more of these types of videos and I will definitely start another room in my house. Hey guys, and welcome to a vlog. Amazing. So back to standing in here. As I was saying, this is Pen's room, so I'm going to get cracking with this, and hopefully soon I'm going to show you guys me painting everywhere and just kind of cracking on with it because it's a chore and I also have to film some Weird World videos. But I thought I would let you in a little bit more of my life because I'm doing so much stuff. And then everybody always wonders, like, you only upload like once every few weeks, and I'm like, well, yes, I have a very busy life. But also, I keep standing on the floorboards and they're squeaky. This is a very old house. I look like crap. Definitely a different version from what you see on camera. I am wearing very old clothes. Like, these are my gardening clothes, sorry. And this is what I use whenever, like, I know I'm going to get, like, really dirty and messy because I don't want to ruin all my clothes. But I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess right now. But this is my life for the next up and coming few months. So enjoy me, won't you? I cannot believe I'm up here on camera looking like this. This is... I think the lens is dirty. Bear with. I ended up getting a camera specifically for vlogging, so you guys are going to see a whole lot of Scotland. And the first place I take you is the bedroom next door to mine. Okay, remember I was saying that the carpet stuck to the gloss? Here's a perfect example. Oh my good god. Look at that. What a mess. I'm going to show you guys what it looked like before. And here's a chunk of what it looks like after. So it's so much smoother. I've only done this tiny little portion. But it's going to be so much nicer once the grey gloss goes on. And I just cannot wait for it because this is unacceptable. Sure, it's unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Are you playing with a scratchy post? Just wait till your big cat tower comes in here, Pen. Just you wait. She's gonna hit me, watch this. Smell. Don't you hit me, little cat. Ow. Oh! She's crazy, but she won't hit me. Pam Pam, do you want to say hi? Say hi, Pam. Say hi. Yeah, no, she's camera shy. Unlike her dad. Oh, I'm so out of breath. So I just done all the way down there. All that's been sanded. I feel like the gloss has turned really yellow with age, and it was only done like maybe like 8 years ago, I want to say. I mean, that's like a guesstimate. But that's exactly why I'm not a huge fan of white gloss, and you'll notice that my bedroom is all grey, because I feel like white gloss turns yellow and it just looks really messy. Anyways, I have moved on to the door, and I just want to show you guys this coming off because I feel like it's going to be so satisfying. So I have my sander. This is my new sander. I got it like 1 day ago. It's so good so far. I'm loving it. It's definitely making the job so much easier. And the reason I'm not like just replacing the skirting is because, one, it's very expensive. Like, that's it. That's my only point I need. And two, I mean, why not do something yourself? I feel like that would be such a waste. It's really good underneath. My phone's going. It's really good underneath as long as it's like sanded down, and the reason I know this is because we paid someone to do my mum's bedroom directly downstairs, and I remember asking him, is it okay if you could just take off the skirting? And he was like, okay, I think it's actually going to be amazing if you sand it. And I was like, I don't really know about that. But then he sanded it and it ended up looking amazing. So it really put me in a frame of mind of maybe things will be nice if I just put a little bit of hard work into it and it'll pay off. So that is like a long story I'm aware you guys probably never wanted to hear, but I gave you it anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and sand that door. Update, I have moved my clothes out because we're getting so dusty, and that's just a nightmare that I don't want to deal with. Also, I know so many of you are going to be like, Declan, why aren't you wearing a mask? I probably should, but there's actually not a lot of dust coming off that I can see. So I've completely sanded this door. As you can see, there is no fibres from the carpet anymore. I've done all down here. It looks really chipped and really broken right now. It's not, I promise. This skirting right here, so I have not touched this, and look at this. Oh my gosh, look at how textured that is. It's so old. Now bear in mind, when we moved into this house, this skirting was kind of like this. Like, we never really updated it that much, we just glossed over it. And it's just been such a long time since we've done it that it just looks really old. And this bedroom was very much unused for like the longest time, so we just kind of let it be. And as long as it was nice and tidy, we never really noticed much of this. So I'm going to update everywhere and have it beautiful. Look. Wow. Before. After. Oh my god, I've ended up burying my phone and all of this. Pen? Pen? Can you phone me? Bingo. There we go. Okay. Stopping for a social media break because this is hard work, you guys. Like, honestly, I know I'm gonna like appreciate it once it's done and stuff, but in the meantime, kinda exhausted. I think it's only the fact that I can already imagine what it's gonna be like when I'm finished, but it's just taking forever. I'm also just trying to make use of all the old furniture that we have. Not really old, like nothing's old, I'm just getting rid of everything that we had. But yeah, I just wanted to update everywhere. So in here used to be black gloss furniture, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever had black gloss furniture. It is so hard to like keep clean. Like I can't even get out the word, I'm in so much shock about it. But like, hi baby. But it's so much hard work to keep clean. And yeah, I was just, obviously because this is Penny's bedroom, whenever she was crawling about it and stuff, it was getting paw prints, it was getting hair everywhere, it was just a nightmare. So I've ordered, it's Mexican furniture, so it's like raw wood, and it's just stunning. I'm in the middle of taking off the old like lock surrounds. This one was just like glossed over and it's like really crumbly. I've taken off the handles and I think I'm just gonna bin them. Like, these aren't the original handles. For a minute I thought that they were, but then I realised that there's obviously been a handle right here, so I think I might get two that match and just kind of put them back on. I love making things, like restoring things in like a new and modern way, if that makes any sense. So taking off this one, still need to get out the screws. I'm going to sand this down, and tonight I'm going to look for new handles online. But yeah, this is quite tricky to get off, so I've been using a screwdriver and a hammer and creating more of a mess, even though I just tidied up. So there we go, I managed to get all the little screws out and the old lock surround completely off. I'm going to sand it down and make it nice and smooth. I'm having difficulty with this one. There's two screws. This came off easy. Like this part, it came off really easy. And I'll get these out like in a minute. But this handle, I don't know whether you guys can see, but there is a screw right here that is stuck inside. It's completely just, I don't know, went to crap. Like really chewed up, so I can't get it out. There's also a matching one there. I mean, at least it matches. But I need this handle off because, again, someone glossed over this. What the hell? I managed to get it. So, moment of truth. The hammer behind. Hey. Oh. So it kind of chewed it up a little bit, but I will. Yeah, just take it off, It's gonna be really nice that I've documented this and you guys will be able to see the before and after. That's gonna be interesting. I also got the old screws from this out. I'm trying to think what else needs to be done. These handles are done. I'm probably just gonna bin them and start to tidy up this little mess, because even though I'm gonna be working in here quite a lot, I don't want it a mess, you know? Like, I don't want it a mess. I better clear this part. Okay, so after sanding, I kind of realised that it removed like this really tough layer of gloss, obviously. And now I'm able to actually peel the gloss off, so I don't know whether you can see all these little bits. I'm gonna have to go in and get them. But I've just taken a Stanley knife and started just scraping away, and it's all just kind of coming off. So it's leaving behind still gloss, but another layer is missing, so you can kind of see where I've done it and where I haven't. So it's just taking off a big chunk, and that means that, you know, it's reducing the level of cakiness. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's very satisfying actually, doing this. It's coming off so easy. Look at this. How satisfying is that? Look at the knife underneath. I'll show you guys a little bit. And then when I got to the top, it just peels. Look at that. And that's so satisfying. And I've been doing it with so much. Look, this is gloss. Years of gloss. And I'm so happy to finally take it off. And do you see the birds? Oh, you're so beautiful, how camera shy. Pen, is that a bird? Okay, day 2 of vlogging and working on the bedroom. Wearing the same clothes because, well, I'm that person. Anyways, I don't want to ruin any more of my clothes than I already have. But I just finished giving the door another sand, and I went shopping today for some bits and pieces, things that like I kinda needed, kinda never, but then when I seen them I was like, I need to get these. Some of these being these lampshades. Oh my goodness, look at them. How pretty are they? Pam Pam, are you still in here? So this is where we're at. Yeah, this happened. I took that off to see if maybe this would come off easy. It did not, because it also has gloss on it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Quite the problem. Anyways, I just sanded this down and got it nice and smooth. It might not look it, but it's definitely smooth. Probably maybe see some bumps and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these little holes just all over. I've got some poly filler right here. Some of the things I picked up today. I'm gonna go ahead and mix some of this up and just, yeah, fill in some little holes. But before I do that, I want to gloss. So I know I'm kind of doing it backwards and stuff, but I'm just so excited. This is the colour that I got. So this is the colour that's in my bedroom. It is called Slate, and that is the colour when it's dried. And then I got this colour. So for in here, the furniture is going to be a little bit lighter. It's raw wood, so I wanted to keep it nice and light in here. So I got 2 tins of this. I got some tape just to protect the walls. I got some radiator gloss, so I'm just going to spray them white. Some brushes. Oh, cat milk for my baby. And then a roller. And then this wallpaper right here is the wallpaper that's going to be in here. So I'm going to frame that in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start glossing and try and get a little bit more of this place done. Also decided to pick up another lampshade. This one is, as you can see, it's sparkly, it's grey. Gonna go right there, obviously. So I've just went ahead and done half of the door, and as you can see, the part that looked like crap, exactly like this, is looking so fresh and so much better. So this is what it looks like. You ruined my shot. Mood killer. So we are on to day 3, and I've just given the windowsill a second layer of gloss. We had a little bit of a mistake right here, but I'm going to sand that down. It's going to look amazing. It's also such a pretty day. Look at that. The sun. Oh my goodness. And it's so sunny outside and so warm. Love it. So today, I think what I'm going to do is, once I've given everything another coat, I've still to do all of this, all of the doors and stuff, and the rest of the trim. I think though, I'm going to start by taking off this old wallpaper. I've also, as you can see, just done up there and taped round about it so it doesn't go on the wall. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know whether I want to paint it white and then make this a feature wall, because I don't know. See, there's textured wallpaper on all of the walls, and that goes all the way around, and I know that it's still under that, because I remember putting it up. It wasn't me, but I remember it going up. And that there is the only wall that hasn't got any wallpaper on it. But as you can see, like if I go over here, almost fell. You can see that there's some like marks, there's some scrapes. It ain't looking so good. So I think I'm probably just gonna make that a feature wall and do something cool with it. Maybe like geometric paint. I know that that's in, like where you tape the wall. I think I'm probably gonna do something like that. And freshen it up. So you can watch me peel this off. I hope it goes smoothly and I hope I don't end up regretting it. Update as to where we are. Last time you see me, I was starting to peel this wall and oh my goodness, disaster. It was so difficult. I think in the last clip I showed you that it was like peeling off, but it was leaving behind, you know, like the backing to the wallpaper. Like I'll show you over here. You can kind of see it. It was leaving all of this, but taking off the flowers, and it was a disaster. So I done some Googling and of course it came to the rescue. It said mix some fabric softener. So that's what I done. I mixed some fabric softener with water in here and I've been pouring it into there, rolling it on with a sponge, the paintbrush, and it's been coming off easy, but it's definitely took me a little while. I think I've been at it like maybe 2 solid hours because for, let's say about an hour, I was in sheer panic because there was no going back, you know. I had ripped it and how was I going to fix it? Did I have a moment where I wished I could just glue it back on? 100%. But we're here now. Everybody else is looking fresh. I gave all of this a second coat. I think tomorrow, once this is fully dry, I'm going to go in with the poly filler and just fill like little gaps like right there and stuff. As I said, this is a very old house, so I do not want to start messing with too much because it will just start falling to pieces. I also cut away, just up over here, it's tape that helps the wall join to each other. I mean, well, you'll see my house will fall down. That had to come off because it was really, really old. It was peeling and it just didn't look cute. So I carefully cut it away. I'm going to make it look so pretty when I'm done, but this is where we're at so far. Once I've finished sanding down all of the little polka dot holes, I am going to paint everywhere white, like the entire room. And then once that's done, I'm going to do a feature wall on this wall because this is the wall where the bed goes. So I think what I'm going to do is something modern, something cute. I cannot wait until I finish in here because the house was so cold last night. Like I had to leave the windows open so that all the gloss dried. And I'm going to have to do it again tonight because I've done this part and this needs to be left open. Obviously I can't shut it or it'll stick together. And it needs one more coat, especially once I sand this back as well. So funny because that hack that I read online where you take Comfort, which is laundry detergent, you take that and wash the walls with it to get the old wallpaper off. Everywhere smells like Comfort. So it smells so good, so fresh, so clean. I'm also kind of running low on gloss, which I'm hoping that the wallpaper inserts worked, because if not, then I'm going to have to gloss there. That means I have to leave the windows open so it dries, and if it gets too warm then it starts to like melt, and that's how you get drips and stuff. So I'm hoping that's not the case, and I'm hoping the wallpaper just behaves and works out. It's really cute. Damn it. It's actually the same one that I have in my bedroom, but it's probably going to be easier to do the inserts because I cannot wallpaper. Like, if I could wallpaper, I would have wallpapered this entire bedroom, but I cannot do it. It's too hard to line up. I don't know. I need more practice, but it's like, you have to practice on a wall, so I'd be ruining wallpaper and the walls. Progress on day I don't even know. I've actually lost track of the days, but so far what we've done, give you guys a little bit of an update, is I've glossed all the way up here and all the way around, like that. I think I finished the doors. This is where the handles were. You can't really see. I mean, you can kind of see like right here and here, but from a distance you can't see, and it looks good so far. Right now I'm choosing between these two wallpapers. So this one right here, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but it's actually sparkly, if you can see. You can kind of see. And it was either between this one or the grey one to go in the inserts of the doors. And I think I'm going to go with the grey one just because it makes more sense. I kind of feel like this one wouldn't really match. Besides, I'd have to make sure and get the pattern like as equal as possible, otherwise it's just going to look like crap. So I think I'm going to stick with the grey, it'll be so much easier. I've also went ahead and just sanded down all of the walls so you can see where I've spackled everything. I've sanded them all back. It's looking still a mess right now, but at least it's all smooth, and all of these little bits, like the little drips where the gloss was, I'm not really worried about because, I mean, the paint's gonna completely cover that, the emulsion when I do it. But yeah, this is kind of where we are right now. I've removed all of the furniture to give myself some more room, and I also have some furniture coming later in a few days, later this week. And it's currently, I think it is, let's see, it is Monday the 22nd of June, so yeah, it should be coming sometime this week. Yeah, we can crack on with the rest as soon as I've emulsioned. Can bring the furniture in. I'm going to steam clean the carpet because we want that kept, and yes, progress so far. So I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling happy with it so far. Final update for tonight. I have been cutting the wallpaper and this is where I'm at. So I just done the door inserts. I would have filmed it for you guys, but honestly it was so stressful. I really didn't want it to go wrong because I only have one roll of that. I suppose I could buy more, but I just didn't want to think of that right now. And this is what the door looks like. I've still to replace the handle because I don't know why someone glossed over it. It makes no sense, but there we go. I think that looks pretty cool. Just makes it look very fancy, you know, but it was done on a budget. And then I'm gonna do the same with these ones, but I'm so done for tonight. That was a lot of measuring, a lot of maths and me. I'm absolutely exhausted. I am so tired of putting on these clothes. I just feel like such a mess. And to be fair, like, I don't even know if you guys will be able to see, but these, yeah, you can see, oh my god. Oh, right, that's a gap. I thought that was like the hole in my trousers. It's my underwear that you can see all the way through. These are so ripped and so done, but like they do me enough for obviously doing decorating and stuff. But yeah, I've been walking around with my arse out all day. Nothing new. So we are on day, I want to say 5, close to like a week of doing this room. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready for my bedroom to start looking normal again. I'm just back from shopping and I picked up some accessories. I picked up some paint because we had a disaster with the paint. I went to emulsion the walls white and turns out emulsion can curdle. Who would have known that? But it stank, and as soon as I like rolled it on, I was like, oh my god, this has to go in the bin right now. We didn't even have it for that long. So I went and picked up some new emulsion, matte white, and I also went and picked up some grey paint. I wanted to do like a feature wall, and I know that this is quite in where people tape up the wall and then paint in between the squares to kind of make it look geometric. So I'm going to do something like that. Maybe I might like it all white, but I kind of want to add in some sort of feature wall just to break it up a little bit and tie in the skirting and stuff. But I'm going to show you guys the accessories I picked up because they're so nice, and it's probably a colour that you wouldn't expect me to buy. Oh my goodness. I went with yellow. Oops. There is a little thread on that one. It's so stuck. Right, so I went with yellow. The furniture is just like this part. So the furniture is Mexican pine, I think. And they'll go really nice with that. So I chose yellow because I love this colour. It just means happiness. It just breaks up the grey and has like that pop of colour. Like my bedroom is mainly white and grey. Or it will be when I finish like everything anyways. And then I have a pop of pink everywhere. I wanted the side bedroom to be yellow. I wanted to add in just something that was bright and airy and clean. I went ahead and cracked open the deluxe paint. This is the colour it is. It's called Chic Shadow. It's matte because I kind of feel like glossy surfaces or silk paint is definitely out. If you have that, then no offence. It's just like a personal opinion.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
But I'm going to go ahead and apply the first little coat. So I want to go ahead and show you the wall before. This is it up close. All the little holes are filled. It's just so badly discoloured, old, just ain't looking too good. So let's go ahead and apply the first little bit. You guys ready? Look, there's no going back. 1, 2, where will I apply it? Here. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's going to match the wallpaper and the door perfectly. I've left one square, we're going to paint that last little bit together. But I went ahead and done the rest. I've left all the way around the borders because I really want to make sure that's done properly. I want to do that last, but get the real solid colour. I think it's really, really pretty. What do you think? It's also going to match this wallpaper. Whoa! Almost dropped my camera. It's going to match this wallpaper perfectly. Like, let me try and get like a little scrap piece. So this is the one that's on the door. And I think it's going to match that just... Like, I mean, I couldn't have chosen a closer colour if I tried. 1,000,000% needs another coat, but what do you think? So far, I'm not going all the way up. I want this part to be part of the ceiling. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know, some people include that to be part of the wall, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, I think it makes the room look much bigger. Let's do the last little bit together. It goes on really easy, I think, and it's quite opaque, I guess. Like, there is some little bits that, like, as you can see, whenever like I move the paintbrush, it's taken a little bit off. So it just means I'm applying it a little bit thick. I say applying more, but I'm going to let it dry and, yeah, give it a full on coat again. I've actually lost count of what day it is, but we have moved on. I'll show you guys the update. I've painted this wall. This is what this looks like. I also freehanded that line across the top because, like, up close, right here, there's like kind of bubbles, if you can hear that. So I just have to kind of freehand it all the way along because it didn't like correspond with the joint that was actually built in. I have painted all the walls. I've also painted all the walls here, except there is a little piece here that seems to be behaving funny. It's where one of the joists are to support the house, and paint, every time I take some paint, it's just like taking it off. I don't know what's going on. I've let it dry, applied another coat, and it just keeps doing the same. But last night I got to work, I cut all of the inserts. As I was saying, I've cut all of the inserts for the door, and I spent like all night doing that. It took me forever. And the very last part, Penny, you're interrupting my video, and your poopy palace. Oh, come say hi to the camera. Meow, meow, meow. Say hello. Ah! Okay. So, where was I? Because I forgot what I was saying, pen. I cut all the door inserts, done it all last night. As I said, I got to like the last bit of wallpaper and I almost ran out. I thought I was going to have to buy another whole roll for like one tiny little square. Managed to do it. Good news. I wanted to show you guys just one door complete. This is what it looks like. I mean, I've started to get handles and stuff, but this is the wallpaper inserts. Look at the difference. Doesn't it look so pretty? Makes such a difference. I've already done one right there. I wanted to show you all what it looked like before because this is the last we'll ever see of it. I'm gonna go on and do the rest of these. This is my little wallpaper setup right here. I just paste it on this table. Use a plank of wood so that it stays where it needs to be. Take some more paste. Always make sure it's saturated. I'm no wallpaper or expert, but I definitely know that you have to let it sit, soak in it, cover the edges, very, very important. And then in the meantime, I take another one, I do the exact same thing, and then the one that I just put on, so that one, that I've already put on, I'll be cutting and make sure that it fits perfectly because I've given myself a little bit of extra just all the way around. That means that, you know, I have room to cut in case any of them are different. So I think I've done well so far. It's absolutely pouring of rain. I'm listening to Declan, Miss Herbie, her new song Sugar Daddy, so good. Basically, I went along the floorboards. This is the original floorboards this house was built with, and they were very squeaky. So I went along, and this part kept squeaking, if you remember. Well, I fixed that. I have no idea what this giant X is. Maybe there's treasure, who knows? But I've just gave it like a hoover to try and get any little bits of dust, any crap like that up. Now I'm going to lay the carpet, and after that I'm going to do the other side where the carpet was already laid. I'm going to flip that back and hoover in there. And I cannot wait for this bit. this is what we're left with. So I have just completely sucked everything out of the carpet, hoovered it all completely. It's probably going to take a few days to relax. At this point, we are skipping ahead to building the furniture, and oh my god, was this a task. This was so difficult, and when I first began, I was slightly going into a bad mood because it just was so limited with the instructions. It was driving me insane. Where were we last? So I think the last thing I said to you guys was I was going to show you me building the chest of drawers, which is over here. I kind of completed it, and the reason is because my lighting started to go. This is obviously the spare room, and I don't have all my studio lighting in here, and I'm certainly not bringing it through when I have so much stuff in here. Basically, today I've been building this wardrobe. Man, these are such a pain. Like, the instructions are so vague. They're like, take piece number 1 and piece number 2. None of it is numbered. I don't know what they mean. Like, I have checked every single little part all the way along, underneath, the top, the bottom. They don't have numbers. It's so stressful. But anyway, I'm getting there. So I've already built this entire set once before, like this exact same set downstairs like 3 weeks ago from my mum's bedroom. Anyways, I'm just going to continue with this, and I think I'm going to show you guys once I've actually put everything up. I'm scared to have my camera in here in case this rolls over or something falls and my camera's broken. This is where we're at right now. Sorry if the lighting's really strange, I just cannot get it right in this bedroom. It's just a ceiling light I'm using, so it's going to get really funky. I live in Scotland, so not really much natural daylight. This is where we're at right now. I built the bed. That was a process. Right now, I'm just trying to sort everything out, get it a little bit more organised, seeing what I'm keeping, seeing what I'm not. And then in this bag right here is just a bunch of blankets. Got a photo frame, which I'm not nailing anything to the wall because it took me forever to fill all these little holes. So guys, this is where we are right now. What I've done is I've sat a little box in here that just holds some of Penelope's little things, her collars, a little play ball for her. Made the bed, which was a process. I don't know whether you can see it, but it's actually striped. I think I might give it like an iron just to get the creases out. I've put these little cushions on. These were the ones that I actually had before, but they kind of fit the colour scheme, especially like this. It's called Manhattan Grey, but Manhattan Grey has blue through it, so you might look at it and see blue, you might look at it and see grey. I don't know, it's a very hard one, but it all ties in. This little tray with this little box and a spare blanket in it, so that when people come to stay, they can grab a little spare blanket if they're cold, because my house is very old and it's quite drafty. I will check in when I've done a little bit more. Probably I'm going to show you guys next when I have placed all of this in this, and that, my friends, is progress.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes. She was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly, every tear a waterfall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night,
So there you guys have it. That was my transforming my 100-year-old house. I really hope that you like the transformation. It's so much fresher. It feels so happy, so airy. My cat loves it, so that's the most important thing. If you did enjoy this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Did you prefer it before or did you prefer it after? If you aren't already, be sure to subscribe, it would mean so much to me, and I will see you guys in my next video.